amazing healthcare conference on health and wellness, and I did a panel on men and menopause. And the question came up, why the hell is an ICU physician that's male talking to folks about menopause? Why should he have a say? Why should he even be on this panel or leading the discussion? And I'll tell you what it comes down to. One of my core values is justice. Okay. And if we look at the way our women have been treated over the last 20 years because of the WHI study, it's criminal. Too many women have gone far too long suffering not only with their symptoms of hot flashes that you hear about, weight gain, mental fogginess, but you think about the amount of women that stopped their profession because of the amount of symptoms they're having. 10% of women left the workplace because of their perimenopausal symptoms. How many women were prescribed antidepressants, anti-anxiety medications because of their menopausal symptoms? The amount of injustice here, to me, is went too far and far too long. And when you look at the data that shows that treating menopausal symptoms, for example, with hormone replacement therapy, you see less cardiovascular disease, less Alzheimer's, less less osteoporosis and hip fractures. Many of the things that lead to poor quality of life and death. But we couldn't get around that. We couldn't look at things more holistically. And as far as I'm concerned, as many allies as possible to talk about this, male or female, is vital. Because and I'm really encouraged by the movement that we're seeing now, that people are moving forward and addressing this head on and being an ally. And we're seeing groups like Sano Living that are Sano Midlife that are doing their best to get access for women to have the perimenopausal symptoms addressed. And so this is really encouraging. And the last thing I'll say too is that I was also very motivated from seeing it in my personal life with my own wife going through her perimenopausal journey. I saw the the absolute transition and re-engagement that hormone replacement therapy offered for her. She she became more energetic. She became more like herself. She had better sleep, stronger, fitter, all these things that lead to vitality, all improved with her journey with hormone replacement therapy. And like I alluded to, maybe it's not for everybody, but it should be an option for so many people that have that question. And I encourage women out there to have those tough conversations with their family physician or practitioner, but you might not have to. You might have to advocate for yourself. You know, sometimes it takes a while for those recommendations to hit the clinicians and to change practice. So be do your own research, do your own readings on the topic, come prepared, and maybe hormone replacement therapy isn't for you, but maybe it is. And certainly there are lifestyle modifications that could be made: weight training, creatine, abstaining from alcohol, enhancing your, or like really emphasizing sleep. All these things will make a difference, but some people will have extreme benefit from hormone replacement therapy, and that's a discussion you need to have with your healthcare provider. And for the men out there, I'll tell you, life got better as Mama Bear got treatment, we just everything just started to gel that much more. And for many of us that are in administrative roles, that are in the workplace, advocating for our perimenopausal colleagues will only reap benefits. I promise you that. And the other hat I'm wearing was as a healthcare provider and administrator, seeing the amount of women leaving the workforce because of symptoms to me, especially in a time where we needed as many people on hand as possible, was even more reason to be an ally. So I encourage the guys out there to be an ally. I encourage the women out there to get educated and fit and advocate for yourself. And there'll be more to come. Thanks for listening, folks. Peace.